They're laughing at you. They think you're weak. Show them 11. Show them.
This is the year I come back.
Your comeback starts with refusing to give up on the life you were meant to live.
My plan is not to stay dead. My plan is not to stay down. My plan is not to remain immobilized, stuck in obscurity and indecision and oppression and insecurity. The plan, the vision, the aim, my target is not to live a life half speed. I was built to challenge limitations, to redefine expectations, to tear down the walls of Jericho that surrounded me. Because God did not put this power in me to buckle under pressure. Sometimes God lets everything fall apart so you can see what you were really made of. I realize the comeback doesn't start when things get easier. The comeback starts when you decide your excuses are no longer more powerful than your purpose. Personal.
My mom kicked me out of my house, to tell the truth. It was hard. I had to grow up at a young age, and I had to be able to not really take care of myself. I had help, but I was on my own for the most part.
When you're headstrong and you believe in yourself, that blossoms desire into action. But you first have to figure out you, because a lot of people die with a lot of untapped potential because they're trying to be somebody that they're not.
Now, your dreams are up to you. I encourage you to always be curious, always seek out things you love, and always work hard once you find it.
Don't let what you can't do in the moment interfere with what you know you can do.
Life's not fair, is it, my little friend? While some are born to feast, others spend their lives in the dark, begging for scraps.
I am Jerusalem.
But look, the wolf on the hill, right, is not as hungry as the wolf climbing the hill.
And I said, you put a bullet in that fucker's brains. By order of the Peaky Blinders.
Never fear death. They are prey. We are predators. Men should be only animal that is dreaded.
The odds that I couldn't do it! Look at me now! Look at me! Pound for pound! Headshot dead! We gon' dominate this thing! Respect is not given, it is earned, goddamn!
A warrior's deadliest weapon is his mind.
I do all this alone. That's my darkness. It's a lonely dungeon because you're going to do this alone every day. Train this hard by yourself.
We're firemen. Okay. We are firemen. Got it, Coach. The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. Yeah, let's go. It tells us that we're ready. We're at home. We're where we're supposed to be. Flames don't intimidate us. What do? We control the flame. We control it. We move the flame where we want to. Let's go. And then we extinguish them.
I want revenge. I want them to know that death is coming. And there's nothing they can do to stop it.
For those of us climbing to the top of the food chain, there can be no mercy. There is but one rule. Hunt or be hunted.
If they move, kill them.
Life is this. I like this.
Goggins is the guy that can take anything you put in front of him. You want to break my motherfucking legs? So be it.
There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
Peace. There will never be peace here. I always say you should aim for peace. But if you can't aim for peace, aim between the eyes. And that's it.
You don't come here win belt, money, nothing. We come here for war.
That's what I feel.
war. That's what's on my mind. I've been feeding the faith and I've been starving the doubt. So there's no doubt in my mind that I can't win this fight.
A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control.
I never lose fighting this. I really want to change this guy's face. No, I really want this. I really want to meet him alone inside the cage. Me and him, only me and him.
You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
This is my life, man. Do you know how hard I worked to get here? I'll never give up. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick.
I will be the one that is physically harder and mentally stronger.
I don't lose. I win.
And I will work to maintain that position.
That's my job. That's what I do.
I'm the best driver because I believe that I'm the best. Because every driver needs to think like that. Otherwise, it's better to stay at home.
I'm a winner. I will win. I will do anything to win, and I will show you how I win.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
I got HURT written in my mind. That means I'm going to destruct and destroy.
You don't doubt to me, so I couldn't do it. The oath said I couldn't do it. Look at me now. Never know.
You can't be strong if you're weak. If you're weak, you're...
If you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind and feel this level of happiness as you rise.
And when you come out on the other side, I guarantee you're going to be stronger than you ever thought possible.
You should be a monster. You should be ruthlessly ambitious and then learn how to control it.
I'm staying hungry. I'm staying real hungry. I come to feast on the beast.
I'm gonna beat these guys. I can beat all of them, you know, like everything about mental.
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
Trees don't hang around with the grass, even though they all started from the same place.
Spend so much time on self-improvement that you have no time to criticize others.
The magic you are looking for is in the work you're avoiding.
If you're afraid of everybody, you're enemy to yourself.
If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got.
If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start.
Today is difficult. Tomorrow is much more difficult. The day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people die tomorrow evening.
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions.
Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times.
You save yourself. You fight your way out. You claw back piece by piece until your soul remembers who the hell you are.
And so stop making excuses, because strength is born when excuses die. What's your plans for this year? What's your plans in this season? What are you going to accomplish over the next 90 days, 6 months, 2 years? When you stretch beyond what you think is possible, you discover what actually is. And that discovery only comes when you are willing to take the risk of going too far. You tell them, resurrection. You want to know what my plan is? It's to come back for everything. Resurrection is my plan. I want to challenge you to step across your own invisible line, to do the thing you've postponed, to make the change that you have avoided. Because the future doesn't belong to the hesitant, to the passive, to the cautious. The future belongs to the bold, the courageous, the faithful. The future belongs to those who, when the world thinks you're crazy, you just tell them, I'm not crazy, I'm called. I refuse to let anybody take my crown. And you are weary when people stop believing in you, when it's uncomfortable, when you are torn between caution and courage and passion and timidity, between holding on and surging forward, between playing it safe and pushing too far. Remember this. Be the person that goes too far, that does too much. When people say, that man is crazy, then you will respond, I'm not crazy, I'm just called. And when you live by that, you will rewire your mind and rewrite the limits that everyone else accepted. You're not just returning, you're rising. You're not just coming back, you're coming back different. You're coming back with evidence. You're coming back with fire. You're coming back with proof.
So here's what I need from you. 1, reset your mind. Stop replaying what broke you. Start focusing on what builds you. 2, restart your discipline. 1 step, 1 habit, 1 promise to yourself, kept each day. 3, refocus on your purpose. Who you were is gone. Who you are becoming is the threat. Stop apologizing for wanting more. You have no idea how powerful you are when you stop living in your past and start living in your calling. You survived your worst days. You endured heartbreak and should have crushed you. You walked through fire that would have burned most people alive, and you're still here. So stand up. Straighten your back, lift your chin, and declare it out loud with every piece of strength inside of you. I'm not done. I'm not finished. I'm not defeated. I'm coming back.
That hurt, you know? And I think that flipped the switch in me where I was like, okay, you watch this.
Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm a fighter. I love fighting. I was fighting without money, without nothing. I can fight without money even now. That's all I want. I don't care whatever happened before. I'm ready for next.
The reality is, the more risk you take, the luckier you get.
Take the biggest risks of your entire life right now.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
The odds were stacked against me. I won anyway. Because I win.
You won because Edward Darby came forward. You got lucky.
Guys like you always think other people get lucky. I don't get lucky. I make my own luck.
I'm just gonna put my foot on the floor and I'm not lifting till I see God or a checkered flag.
For your 20s, do all of that. Work day and night. Really? Do as many things, learn as much as you can, fail as often as possible.
What about work-life balance in your 20s?
Okay. Because that's the time to put in the hard work. Your work-life balance actually comes out later.
The biggest way in life to fail is to let motherfuckers know what you want to do. Never let them know. So when I disappear, you know I'm doing something.
It's building up.
You know I'm doing something.
Normality is what weak people call living. I call it death. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up? You go after and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you try, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena. You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. That's what creates the champion. Life begins now. If it doesn't begin now, your life is over.
If you wish to be the king of the jungle, it's not enough to act like a king. You must be the king. There can be no doubt, because doubt causes chaos in one's own demise.
You know, must test your resolve, man.
Yes, he does.
Must test your ability to go the distance. But guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna find out where his world ends and yours begins.
I love that.
See, I'm not a monster.
I'm a man of my word.
You have to be willing to die when you get in there. That's true. You have to. The harder part is, can you kill a man when you have to? Yes, I can. I know that. When I go in there, if there's no ref, the ref doesn't stop it, I'm not stopping. And that's why I'm the world champion.
Listen, my mentality is always like that. If I'm walking in the street with my wife and someone says something to her, I'm not gonna ask him how much is your weight, how much is your reach or height or this or that. Like, I will stay there and I'm gonna take his head off. And this is how I think.
I train until something is uncomfortable and then naturally know who you are. The only easy day was yesterday. It just never ends. My life doesn't have a finish line. So when I cross the finish line of the Ironman, it doesn't matter because I know that, 2 or 3 weeks from now I'll be doing something else that's gonna buy through more pain.
Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning. But winners work as hard as possible and still worry if you're being lazy. Every day, you must ask yourself, did I do enough?
Just keep working. You're not getting what you want, keep working. You are getting what you want, keep working.
Every single day is clock work, grind. And what you do is not gonna cut it. So don't be sitting here surprised when you live in an average life because you're doing average things.
Your ability to suffer, endure, outwork must be greater.
You must be willing to extend yourself to the limit, with no guarantee of success.
The time has come. The time has come.
Revenge. I must have revenge.
You scared coward. You got man enough to with me. I'm f***ing kidding. I swear it.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
This is Sparta!
Be fucking fearless. Be fucking fearless.
For Christ's sake, why?
Hey!
Why?
Why? Because we can! Because we can! And if we can, we do!
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? No one to be normal.
A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control.
You want to beat the king, right? The current king. The current king.
You're looking at the current king, Ariel. You're interviewing the current king. The current king is here.
It's go time, right? So that was my mental switch. It was like an actor getting ready for a film. You got to put yourself in that cage. When you're in that cage, you are that character. And then when you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't fucking touch me. Don't talk to me.
It's a man's game tonight now. You know that. It's a man's game tonight. Here we come. Here we come. It's a man's game now.
What the f do you expect? You're not putting in the work. You have to do more. Squeeze it.
Accept the pain. Smile at the pain. Embrace the pain.
Nobody can stop me. If I die in the cage. I die in the cage. I never leave that cage now. It's my home.
Brock Lesnar. If you want to know what it feels like to get your ass kicked by a guy who weighs 40 pounds less than you, meet me in the octagon.
This is my time.
My God. You look like a gangster.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Do what you do best. What's that? Hunt.
You think you can do this to me? I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the f you think you f***ing with? I run shit here. You just live here. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Listen, Anakin, I'm the Homelander, and I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Everyone will always underestimate you. You must make them pay for it. Be ruthless.
This moment, this hour, it ain't no doggone tomorrow, fellas. What are you gonna bring to the doggone thing? People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
The king is back.
I'm back, mother. I'm back.
Send me a message, like location. I'm gonna come. Whatever you want, doesn't matter. Ireland, New York, Brooklyn, or Moscow, doesn't matter. Tell me, where?
Everybody, I come here for everybody. Kill everybody. I'm the champ, I'm the king.
I'm the best ever. I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Alhamdulillah. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
I'm unbeatable. I can't be beat.
There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I am better. I will not fail. I will not fail.
I cannot lose. I won't accept defeat.
I win. That's my job. That's what I do.
Might makes right, and might alone. Without strength, we have nothing.
I'm a winner. I'm going to win. You condemn me.
You can damage me. You're never ever gonna beat me.
They think I'm hiding in the shadows, but I am the shadows.
This is all man shit. A lot of you go through hard times and you don't know how to, fight through them. So therefore you become a piece of shit. Well, learn to sack up. Fix what you can in your life and earn that man card, earn some self-respect.
When you work hard for something, you develop a different type of attachment to it. And a person will have a cold day in hell before they try to take it from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul.
You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions. Make the sacrifices. Make the unpopular decisions. And become comfortable in your own skin.
It's pushing the water, and there's a jogger, actually. Look at this. Wow. It's a Florida man right there for you, Blake, jogging in the hurricane.
He's hooking. He's hooking. Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow.
Who's tomorrow? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
You want to know the problem, my friend? The problem is a lot of people out there are afraid of the work. They're scared of the work. But that's okay, because they can give all that work to us. They don't know the outcome of work, my friend. You get stronger. You get better. You get more developed. You never quit. You never give up. You persevere through the work. That's all right. They can give all that work to us. Stop it! Because there is no negotiation when it comes to your success. You either do it or you don't. And there is no in between. I'm sitting here on my breakthrough at work, running miles on end, hitting my goddamn Timbs. So you go, you work, you push, because there is no excuse. There is no excuse.
It was never about running. Why do you think I run? It's the worst thing. I hate doing it more than anything. It's the one thing I hate the most to do, and I do it like I love it. Someone's sitting in the room by themselves and they figure themselves out and say, God, this sucks. Where's passion when you're 300 pounds? Where's the motivation when you can't read and write? Where is it? So how did this happen? I just did. I just did.
The pain that destroys you isn't this shit. It's later in life knowing you could have been more. And all that's left is you and a fear and tears of a possibility left that you allow to die. Own your life, guys. You have every opportunity. There's no excuse not to be the hardest worker in the room. Stop being average when your potential is crying to come outside and be more than that. It's gotta mean more than anything. That's your name. It's all you got. Don't sell out.
You got two choices every day in life. You either quit, or you keep going.
Keep going.
The day will be the same.
The same.
The results won't.
Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
Man, most people struggle their whole life to find out who they are. Struggle their whole life to find out what defines them, what they actually enjoy and what they don't.
You start putting yourself in situations that suck, you'll find yourself. So don't wait. Don't be afraid. If you're listening to this out there, don't be afraid. Just go. I did all of the work alone. You had nobody anyway, motherfucker. Look around you.
It was just me alone in the gym, me alone in the mirror, me alone in my head. No one did it for me. I worked for it, and I'm never going to let someone else take that from me.
When you're built different than everybody else and you have this desire for more and this desire for achievement and this desire to win, everybody else looks at you like up.
I'm realizing that I have to daily show up for myself if I want my life to be what I want it to be.
Right.
It is a battle. You have to have some sort of a plan. When I used to be a little bit more aimless, I was just like, oh, I want things to be good. It wasn't enough.
And I promise you, every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through. And it's the lonely chapter. It's the chapter where you you don't fit in with your own friends, but you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into a new group of friends. And you're doing this thing, you're consuming content on the internet, you're doing these free tutorials online to try and figure out how to set up a podcast and where do I host this thing? And you're going through this and you're like, is this even worth it? Because you have no signs of success, right? But if there's anything that you can take away from what we're saying right now, is that the sign of success is the hate that you get along the way. And what you can't do is bend the knee to their hate and fit back into the conformity because it's comfortable and it's warm. Because like in the Matrix, when Trinity opens the door, when Neo's about to go take the red pill and he wants to get out of the car, she says, Neo, you've been down that road and you know exactly where it leads. And I know that's not where you want to be. And then he closes the door. Like right now, this moment that you're going through is Trinity opening the door and being like, you could go back. But then you'd have to remember exactly what the reason was that you decided not to go out to begin with, just because you listen to this podcast and you consume this content, you're like, I can do more than this. Like, because you are starting to live in some of that hell where you look in the mirror and you're like, I can do more. And you start to see the person that you could be. And you're like, this does start to feel like hell.
Last but not least, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. I want to thank me for trying to do more.
There's no luck in this game, man. It may be a little bit of luck, but the luck happens after you bust your ass and you put yourself in that lucky situation. Luck doesn't happen. You put yourself in that situation where luck might happen.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't know. But to get there, luck ain't gonna happen. You have to put yourself in that situation, man. It takes a lot of work.
I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're sad. I don't care if you're sleepy, if it's raining, if the markets are crashing, if the sky is falling, if your girlfriend just broke up with you, you're gonna get it done, no matter what. This is the level of discipline that I'm expecting from you.
You think you become a champion on the field? You don't. You become a champion when ain't nobody watching you. You're doing your own drills and your own way. You're doing what coach tell you to do, and you're doing your own stuff.
When you said, I'm all in, were you really all in? Let me tell you what the cost of being all in is. Early mornings, late nights, being misunderstood, having very few friends, being your own cheerleader. Are you those things? People always talk about, man, I'm a hard worker. Everybody in this room is a hard worker. That's not going to separate you from anybody else. What are you working hard on? People always look for one thing for the other. Oh, you got to work, you got to work smarter and not harder. No, you got to work smarter and you got to work harder.
There's times where you can go without your friends, you can go without going out, you can go without other people around you. You have to separate yourself from the pack. You have to be willing to spend time with yourself. You have to be willing to start cut things out of your nutritional program. Eat healthy, get enough rest, get enough sleep. All of these things come into play of finding your purpose. And it's almost sacrificing. You have to sacrifice. Greater the sacrifice, greater the reward. This is so true. And when you do these things, you'll start seeing that, okay, well, I used to do this. And when you go out and you don't do it anymore, it's very, very clear that you've made the right decision, because your friends will still be doing that. And you'll find yourself that you don't fit in with that crowd anymore. You just don't fit in. I got something to do. You'll start getting away from people that are negative. You only want to be around positive. You'll start not wasting your time on things that aren't productive. And you will start taking your time and energy and put it into things that you enjoy doing that are productive for yourself.
People won't want to hear this, but what you avoid controls you. If you avoid tough conversations, your relationships suffer. If you avoid risk, your business will suffer. If you avoid failure, your growth will suffer. If you think having uncomfortable conversations is hard, wait until you see the result of not having uncomfortable conversations. Much harder. At least for me, I just try and face the thing that I'm avoiding and constantly ask myself, what is that thing that I'm trying not to look at? And then force myself to stare at it, because usually the thing that scares you the most is the thing that you need most to face to move forward.
There's times where you're going to have to do it alone. There's not going to be any team support. There's not going to be any family support. There's not going to be any friend support. There's going to be times where you've got to go and do it yourself, and you got to do it alone. And those are the times that make a difference. Those are the times that count. Those are the times where you have to dig deep yourself to get the job done. And if you can make that happen, you will win.
There was a kid who everyone underestimated. Too small, too quiet, too ordinary. But every day while they laughed, he worked. In the gym, in the books, in the shadows. He knew one truth. Effort beats talent when talent doesn't try.